Communication. It's the bedrock of any successful relationship, especially romantic ones. Why? Because healthy communication fosters understanding. It bridges the gap between two individuals, allowing them to share their thoughts, feelings, and needs effectively. Neglecting communication is like ignoring the foundation of a house. Cracks will appear, and eventually the entire structure might crumble. Think about it. How can we expect our partners to know what we're thinking or feeling if we don't express it? Bottling up emotions only breeds resentment and misunderstandings. On the other hand, open and honest communication builds intimacy. When couples feel heard and understood, it strengthens their bond and deepens their connection. Imagine a couple, Sarah and David. Sarah had a tough day at work, but she keeps it to herself. David, oblivious to her internal struggle, tries to engage her in lighthearted banter. Frustrated by his seemingly insensitive approach, Sarah snaps, leaving David confused and hurt. Active listening is more than just hearing the words your partner speaks. It involves engaging all your senses, focusing your attention on their message, and providing verbal and non-verbal cues that demonstrate your attentiveness. This means putting aside distractions like your phone or the TV and giving your partner your undivided attention. Are you truly present, or is your mind wandering to other things? Are you interrupting them with your own thoughts, or are you allowing them the space to fully express themselves? It's about hearing their words, understanding their perspective, and reflecting on what they've shared. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you've grasped their meaning and demonstrate that you're invested in the conversation. Active listening builds trust and empathy. When partners feel heard and understood, it fosters a sense of safety and security in the relationship. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and feeling what they feel. In a relationship, empathy is crucial because it allows us to connect with our partner on a deeper, more meaningful level. When we approach our partner's experiences with empathy, we're essentially saying, "I see you, I hear you, and I understand you." This validation can be incredibly powerful, especially when our partner is going through a difficult time. It shows that we care about their well-being and that we're there to support them. Empathy doesn't always come naturally. Sometimes it requires conscious effort to understand our partner's perspective, especially if it differs from our own. When disagreements arise, it's easy to fall into the trap of blaming our partners. "You always do this," or "you never listen to me" are common phrases that often escalate conflicts. However, these used statements can make our partners feel defensive, leading to further misunderstandings and hurt feelings. A more constructive approach is to use I statements. I statements allow us to express our feelings and needs without blaming or attacking our partners. They focus on our own experiences and perspectives, creating a safer space for open and honest communication. For example, instead of saying, "You're always late," we could say, "I feel disrespected when you're late without letting me know." This subtle shift in language can make a huge difference in the tone and outcome of a conversation. I statements encourage us to take ownership of our emotions. Nonverbal cues, the unspoken language. Communication extends far beyond the words we speak. Our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice all convey powerful messages, often subconsciously. In fact, studies have shown that nonverbal cues can carry more weight than verbal communication, especially when it comes to emotions. Imagine this. You're telling your partner about your day, but their arms are crossed and they're avoiding eye contact. Despite their verbal assurances that they're listening, their body language suggests otherwise. These mixed signals can lead to confusion, frustration, and misinterpretations. Being mindful of our own nonverbal cues is crucial. De-escalating conflicts. Conflicts are inevitable in any relationship. It's how we handle them that determines the health and longevity of our bond. When disagreements arise, it's crucial to approach the situation with a calm and respectful demeanor, even if emotions are running high. One effective technique for de-escalating conflicts is to take a break. If you feel yourself getting overwhelmed or defensive, excuse yourself from the conversation and take some time to cool down. This will give you both a chance to gather your thoughts and approach the situation with a clearer mind. Another helpful strategy is to focus on listening and understanding your partner's perspective. Seeking compromise. In any relationship, compromise is key. It's about finding a middle ground that meets both partners' needs, even if it means making concessions. This requires flexibility, empathy, and a willingness to prioritize the relationship's well-being over individual desires. Start by understanding that compromise is not about one person giving in or losing the argument. It's about finding a solution that benefits both partners, even if it's not exactly what either of you had in mind initially. When approaching a compromise, listen actively to your partner's perspective and try to understand their needs and priorities. Explain your own needs clearly and respectfully, and be willing to negotiate. Healthy boundaries. Fostering respect. Boundaries are essential for any healthy relationship, romantic or otherwise. They define our limits and expectations, outlining what we are and are not comfortable with. Clear boundaries foster respect, prevent misunderstandings, and protect our emotional well-being. Setting boundaries is not about being controlling or restrictive. It's about communicating our needs and expectations clearly and respectfully. For example, we might set a boundary around personal space, needing some alone time to recharge. Or we might have boundaries around communication, preferring face-to-face conversations for important matters. Once boundaries are established, it's crucial to communicate them clearly and directly to our partners. This involves expressing our needs without being demanding or accusatory. Digital communication. Navigating the virtual world. In today's digital age, communication often transcends face-to-face interactions and extends into the virtual realm. While technology offers convenient ways to stay connected, it also presents unique challenges to maintaining healthy communication in relationships. Text messages, emails, and social media posts lack the nuances of in-person conversations. Sarcasm, humor, and emotions can be easily misinterpreted without the context of facial expressions and tone of voice. This can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and unnecessary conflicts. When communicating digitally, it's essential to be mindful of our tone and choice of words. Avoiding accusatory language, using emojis to convey emotions, and proofreading messages before sending them can help prevent misinterpretations. Cultivating appreciation. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to take our partners for granted. We might overlook the small gestures of kindness, the thoughtful words of affirmation, and the countless ways they enrich our lives. However, expressing appreciation is crucial for maintaining a strong and loving relationship. Cultivating appreciation starts with noticing the good in our partners and acknowledging their contributions to our lives. It could be as simple as thanking them for making breakfast, complimenting their outfit, or expressing gratitude for their unwavering support. These expressions of appreciation, no matter how small, go a long way in fostering a positive and loving atmosphere in the relationship. When we feel appreciated by our partners, it strengthens our bond and deepens our connection. Seeking professional guidance. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, communication breakdowns occur in relationships. We might find ourselves stuck in unhealthy patterns, unable to resolve conflicts constructively or communicate our needs effectively. In these situations, seeking professional guidance from a therapist or counselor can be incredibly beneficial. A trained therapist can provide a safe and supportive space for couples to explore their communication patterns, identify areas for improvement, and develop healthier ways of interacting with each other. They can offer tools and techniques for managing conflict, improving active listening skills, and expressing emotions more effectively. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a courageous step towards investing in the health and longevity of the relationship. Transforming relationships through communication. Mastering communication is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires effort, patience, and a willingness to learn and grow alongside our partner. However, the rewards of effective communication are immeasurable, transforming relationships from the inside out. When couples communicate effectively, they create a safe and loving space for each other to be vulnerable, share their thoughts and feelings, and feel heard and understood. This fosters intimacy, deepens their bond, and strengthens their connection on an emotional, physical, and spiritual level. Effective communication equips couples to navigate challenges with resilience, turning conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. It allows them to celebrate each other's successes, offer support during difficult times, and build a partnership grounded in respect, empathy, and unwavering love.